many ways, Massachusetts Clean Energy Center, MassCEC, is analogous to NYSERDA in that we have a broad clean energy mandate that encompasses a variety of technologies. And our job is to grow the clean energy economy in Massachusetts, and we do that through a number of ways and a number of programmatic efforts. First, designed to get existing technologies deployed into Massachusetts, whether it's solar panels or wind turbines or anaerobic digestion systems. We have a set of programs looking to get mature technologies deployed in a cost-effective way. Part of that is designed to bring down the cost of clean energy and really move the markets forward. We have an investments arm which acts as an equity investor in startup companies, headed by my colleague Tibor Todt, who many of you know. And we have a portfolio of about 20 companies that run the spectrum of hardware to software, energy storage to efficiency to wind, and really trying to find those companies where there's a financial opportunity for MassCEC, but also an economic development opportunity for the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. And then the third piece of our business is on the innovation side, working with organizations like Clean Tech Open, incubators like Greentown Labs and North Shore Innoventures, and really trying to create that atmosphere in which entrepreneurialism, innovation, and clean energy technology development can happen. And John's right, we need a broad set of partners. We have a limited budget, and we certainly don't know all the answers. We need to create an environment where the ideas can come, the ideas can grow, and entrepreneurs can either fail or succeed quickly and move on. And I think one of the important pieces about this conversation is that Massachusetts in itself is a market, but it's not a big enough market for our entrepreneurs to stay in, and really forming those regional partnerships and those regional market opportunities for our entrepreneurs, as well as the connections and the professional opportunities that it brings when coming together as a 7-state region, really advances the interests of Massachusetts, advances the clean energy interests of the Commonwealth. It really helps create that clean energy sector that we're trying to spur and to drive forward.
Thanks, Robert. Sean, Solar City.
Great. Name's Sean Chapman, Vice President of Policy and Electricity Markets for Solar City. I take care of those issues east of the Mississippi. So pretty sizable swath, but a lot of my time obviously is focused here in the Northeast. For those not familiar with Solar City, I don't know what you're doing in this room. Largest installer of residential systems in the country, also commercial as well. We do that primarily through third-party finance. We also have a product called MyPower, which is a 30-year loan that allows the customer to own the asset, and then we, there's no penalty for early repayment, 4.5%. So we have that as well, and that's about 98% of our solar business at present. Also, got a nice little project going on in Buffalo, which will be the largest solar manufacturing facility in the Western Hemisphere. And that's a sentence I never thought I would ever say, but it's mainly the leadership of folks here, and I do include Massachusetts in that as well, because we didn't have an addressable market to serve, of which Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New York is huge in that, New Jersey, Maryland, DC, Delaware. If we didn't have an addressable market, we wouldn't have located a facility here, so it's as simple as that. G-Power is also really nice too. And that will be the most efficient module as well in the country. We're able to do that at a cost competitive benchmark. So pretty excited about that. When I first started at Solar City, my first ask was NYSERDA had an installer cap of about, I think it was at the time 225 kW per month per entity, right? So Solar City had one 25-person warehouse in Albany at that time, and we wanted to grow that to like 35 people. Really ambitious goal there, and but it was a 225 kW limit per month per entity. We expect every new warehouse to do that the first month of operation and exceed that by 100 or 150 kW in the first month of operation, of which there are now 7. So we've come a massive distance in the over 4 years that I've been working on this. And I just put that up as a juxtaposition from where we were to that was the cap to now talking about an incentive-free environment, which we strongly support and are excited about. Because now I get to talk about much more interesting things. The REV conversation is arguably the most interesting, important electricity conversation happening in the country right now, without exception. I can't think of another environment that is having it in a sophisticated, thoughtful, collaborative manner. Not California, not Hawaii certainly, and certainly not Arizona. So this is one of the most advanced conversations happening in the United States and arguably in the world. Rio preceded it in the UK, and you should look that up if you don't know what I'm talking about. It can inform a lot of the thinking around you might have around REV. So I'm much more excited about the REV conversation than I have ever been about any conversation I've had at Solar City. Because I do think it's where we deserve to be, and I do think that it's a good way to get the utilities involved and get them out of the hard position that they've been in for the last couple of years, facing this uncertain revenue diminution environment, and so that they have to be an opponent to DERs, to one where they can embrace and help support that and earn a return on those investments. So I think we'll get a chance to talk a lot about that, but excited to be here, excited to be a member of NECEC.
Thank you, John.
Great.